What if the hype never dies, but evolves into something unstoppable? Paddy, the Baddy Pimblett exploded into the UFC like a Liverpool storm, golden locks flying, confidence booming, and wins stacking up. But is this charismatic Brit just a flash in the pan, or the next lightweight king? Stick around as we dive deep into his journey, latest bombshell news, and what's coming next. This is Prime Bio, and you're about to get the full story. Welcome back to Prime Bio, where we break down the lives, fights, and legacies of combat sports' biggest stars. Today we're talking Paddy Pimblett, the man who's got the MMA world buzzing. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives. Let's jump in. Paddy's story kicks off in the gritty streets of Liverpool, where resilience isn't optional, it's survival. Growing up, he honed his skills in local gyms, drawing inspiration from the city's tough spirit. By his teens, he was making waves in Cage Warriors, the promotion that launched icons like Conor McGregor. Paddy wasn't just winning fights, he was building a persona. With his bleach blonde hair, cheeky grin, and unfiltered trash talk, he captured fans' hearts early. "I'm the new king," he'd say, and damn if people didn't believe him. His Cage Warriors run was electric. Submissions, knockouts, and a featherweight title that screamed potential. Fast forward to 2021, Paddy signs with the UFC. The hype train, full speed ahead. His debut against Luigi Vendramini? A first-round knockout that had everyone talking. But it was the post-fight interview that sealed it, raw, real, and full of that Baddy charm. "I'm here to take over," he roared, and the world listened. But hype alone doesn't win belts. Paddy had to prove it in the cage. Wins over Rodrigo Vargas, Jordan Levitt, each one showcasing his slick grappling and iron will. Then came the controversial decision against Jared Gordon in 2022. Many scored it for Gordon, sparking debates. Is Paddy protected? Can he handle elite competition? Injuries sidelined him for over a year, fueling doubts. But Paddy silenced them at UFC 296 in December 2023 against legend Tony Ferguson. He didn't just scrape by, he dominated, controlling the pace with smart striking and groundwork. Ferguson on a skid but still a beast, Paddy made it look calculated. 2024 brought more fire. At UFC 304 in July, Paddy faced Bobby Green, a striker with knockout power. What did Paddy do? First round triangle choke submission. Boom. His grappling was on point, and the win kept his undefeated UFC streak alive. But the real game changer? April 12, 2025, UFC 314 in Miami against Michael "Iron" Chandler. This was Paddy's toughest test yet, a former title challenger known for wars. Paddy rose to it, landing a third-round TKO with vicious strikes and resilience that shut up the haters. That victory? It catapulted him into the top 10, debuting at number 8 in the lightweight rankings. Undefeated at 7-0 in the UFC, Paddy was no longer just hype, he was a contender. Post-fight, mic in hand, Paddy was vintage Baddy. "This is how we do it, we game plan, use our fight IQ and beat him up. Any questions?" The crowd erupted. Then he called out the big names: Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, even Arman Tsarukyan. But he zeroed in, "I want Oliveira." And the title? "Laugh if you want, but I said I'd get ranked top 10, now what, you mushrooms?" Classic Paddy. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the extra 42 pounds? Just over a week after dismantling Chandler, Paddy revealed he'd ballooned up, blaming massive American portions, frequent refills, and yes, those milkshakes. "I'm the heaviest I've ever been," he admitted on podcasts, but he's committed to shedding it for his return. This isn't new for Paddy. His dramatic weight cuts are legendary. But it highlights his discipline. Feast mode off-season, beast mode in camp. Critics pile on, saying it's risky in the savage lightweight division. Veterans warn him, "You're not in Cage Warriors anymore." But Paddy fires back, explaining it's part of his process and he's never missed weight. Beyond the cage, Paddy's growth shines. He's opened up about mental health struggles, body image, and fame's pressures. In a sport where toughness is everything, his vulnerability resonates. He's launched the Baddy Foundation to support mental health initiatives, proving he's more than a fighter, he's a role model. Fans love this realness. Wild one moment, heartfelt the next. Fast forward to right now, August 2025, and Paddy's making headlines without even stepping foot in the cage. In a shocking update, the UFC rankings bumped him up 2 spots to number 7, leapfrogging Mateusz Gamrot and Beneil Dariush. No fight needed, just pure momentum from his Chandler win. Fans are divided. Some cry favoritism, calling it a conspiracy to fast-track him. Others see it as deserved. His star power and wins speak volumes. Bloody Elbow reported fans reacting, "There's no way, this sets up his next big fight." Sports Illustrated pondered, "Is the UFC positioning Paddy for a game-changer?" And speaking of next fights, rumors are red-hot. Paddy shut down whispers of co-maining UFC 318 or 319 against Justin Gaethje, saying it's not happening. Dan Hooker dismissed a matchup as a piss take, not interested. But the buzz? A potential clash with former champ Charles Oliveira. That could be a title eliminator, pushing Paddy closer to gold. Other names floating. Ilia Topuria, the featherweight champ, eyeing lightweight dominance. Imagine that fireworks. Or even Nate Diaz for a fan-favorite brawl. Paddy's latest Instagram and podcast updates hint at big news soon. Fans can expect something massive. He's training hard, eyeing a return that cements his legacy. Mark your calendars, folks. October 25, 2025, UFC 321 hits Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. Headlined by interim heavyweight champ Tom Aspinall vs Cyril Gane, this card stacked. Rumors point to Paddy making his return here, possibly against Oliveira or a top-5 threat like Gaethje or Poirier. Why Abu Dhabi? It's a UFC hotspot, and Paddy's expressed interest in international spots. If he wins big, a title shot against champ Islam Makhachev could be next. But lightweight's a shark tank. Makhachev's wrestling dominance, Tsarukian's rise, Paddy needs to shore up his striking defense and stamina for 5-round wars. At 30 years old, he turned 30 in January 2025, Paddy's in his prime. He's training smarter, building a top team and managing weight better. Challenges? Plenty. He hasn't faced an elite wrestler yet that could expose gaps. But his growth is evident, from flashy debuts to strategic masterclasses. Paddy's not just a fighter, he's a brand. Like McGregor, he masters the business side. Selling fights, staying relevant, drawing crowds. The Baddy merch flies off shelves, his YouTube channel racks millions of views, and he's rubbing shoulders with stars, from football legends to Hollywood. This crossover appeal? Gold for the UFC. Dana White loves moneymakers, so Paddy gets opportunities others don't. But it's earned through wins and charisma. Pressure's on, but it fuels him. He's bringing new fans to MMA, casuals tuning in for the personality, staying for the skills. So, can Paddy rule the toughest division in MMA? The lightweight elite, Poirier, Oliveira, Gaethje, are battle-tested. Paddy's got tools: elite grappling, improving strikes, unbreakable belief. But he must evolve, tighten defense, test cardio and grinds. If he beats a top-5 name in October, the title path opens. A loss? Hype takes a hit, but Paddy's resilient, he'd bounce back. He's fighting for more than belts, proving belief, charm and grit forge legends. The Baddy era? It's heating up. Recent whispers from his camp. He's 70% locked for a massive matchup, but rivals like Hooker claim they're more likely for title shots. Stay tuned, Abu Dhabi's event could redefine his career. Paddy Pimblett, from Liverpool lad to UFC contender. Hype evolved into substance, and the best is yet to come. Will he snag that lightweight gold? The cage will decide. What do you think? Is the title in Paddy's future, or will the division chew him up? Drop your takes in the comments below. We read every one. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to Prime Bio for more epic bios on MMA stars, boxers, and beyond. Share this with a fight fan, and hit notifications for our next video. Thanks for watching, stay Prime, stay Bio. Peace out.